Welcome to Bankful Tech Talks, where we break down the latest innovations in payments and e-commerce. My name is Todd, and today we're going to be tackling a topic that keeps merchants up at night: chargebacks. So we've been getting a lot of questions about how to protect your business from disputes, especially with Visa's new VAMP rules taking effect this year. So today we're covering everything you need to know about chargebacks, dispute management tools, and how to keep your business safe. Let's get into it. So a chargeback happens when a customer disputes a charge with their bank instead of contacting you directly. Now, maybe they claim they never received the product, they didn't recognize the charge, or maybe they believe it was fraudulent. So when this happens, the bank reverses the payment and pulls the money back from your account. But here's the painful part. Even if you eventually win the dispute, you've already lost time, you've paid fees, and potentially damaged your merchant account standing. The real cost goes far beyond the transaction amount. Between processing fees, chargeback penalties, administrative time, and lost inventory, a single chargeback can cost you up to 3 times the original sale. And chargebacks are more common than you think. Industry studies show that merchants without proactive protections lose thousands of dollars monthly to chargebacks. But it's not just about individual losses. Card networks like Visa, well, they monitor your chargeback rate closely. So if you exceed certain thresholds, currently around 1% of transactions, you risk being labeled high risk, and that can mean higher fees, increased scrutiny, or even having your merchant account shut down entirely. VAMP, V-A-M-P, stands for Visa Acquirer Monitoring Program. So think of it as Visa's report card on how well merchants manage fraud and disputes. Visa's tightening the rules. They're tracking not just chargebacks, but also fraud reports and suspicious activity card testing. So merchants who cross certain thresholds, well, they face escalating consequences. First warnings and fines, then potential account termination. So here's what you need to watch out for. If your dispute rate goes above 2.2%, Visa flags you as excessive, and then next April, that number drops down to 1.5%. So the bar is getting even stricter. Now, here's the thing. You can't afford to be reactive anymore. By the time a chargeback hits your account, it's already too late. You need to stop them before they happen. Great question. So there are 3 layers of protection every merchant should have. Layer 1, prevention. Stop problems before they start. Use clear billing descriptions so customers recognize charges. Implement security tools like 3D Secure to verify legitimate customers. Have transparent refund policies that encourage people to contact you first instead of their bank. Layer 2, early alerts. This is where CDRN comes in, Consumer Dispute Resolution Network. It notifies you the moment a customer files a dispute before it becomes an official chargeback. So you get a window to resolve the issue directly with a customer, often by simply issuing a refund. Layer 3, automatic resolution. This is RDR, rapid dispute resolution. So instead of waiting for disputes to hit your account, RDR automatically resolves them based on rules that you set. It's like having a 24/7 dispute resolution team working for you. Sure, so here's the process. When a customer disputes a charge, the bank sends that dispute through the card network. So with RDR activated, Bankful intercepts that dispute before it becomes a chargeback. Now, the system checks your preset rules. Maybe you want to automatically refund any dispute under $100 or any dispute where the customer claims non-delivery. So if the dispute matches your criteria, RDR instantly issues a refund and closes the case. The customer gets their money back immediately. The dispute never becomes a chargeback. And most importantly, it doesn't count against your chargeback ratio with Visa. You avoid the fees, the administrative headache, and the negative mark on your merchant account. That's the surprising part. RDR typically costs less than $1 per day. And when you compare that to the cost of a single chargeback, which averages $75 to $100 in fees alone, plus the lost merchandise and time. So if RDR prevents even one chargeback per month, it's already paid for itself several times over. Plus, keeping your dispute rate low protects you from VAMP penalties, which can run into thousands of dollars in fines. We've built chargeback protection directly into your merchant dashboard, so no complicated integrations, no third-party referrals. You simply log into your Bankful account, navigate to Chargeback Management, and activate both RDR and CDRN with a single click. Then set your automatic resolution rules, such as which transaction amounts or dispute types you want auto-resolved. And that's it. You're protected. Our system monitors disputes 24/7, and because we handle everything in-house, response times are faster and there's no confusion about who's responsible for what. So here's what every merchant needs to know. First, chargebacks are expensive. The true cost is typically 2 to 3 times the transaction amount when you factor in all the fees and lost time. Second, VAMP is changing the game. Visa's monitoring is stricter than ever, and merchants who don't adapt face serious consequences. Third, tools like RDR and CDRN, well, they aren't luxuries anymore. They're essential protection. The cost is minimal, usually less than $30 per month, and they often pay for themselves after preventing a single chargeback. So finally, activation is simple. Log into your Bankful merchant account, go to Chargeback Management, and click Activate. That's it. Don't wait until you're in VAMP's penalty zone. Protect your business now. That is all for this episode of Bankful Tech Talks. If you want to learn more about activating RDR and protecting your business from chargebacks, visit bankful.com to schedule a consultation with our team. And remember to like and subscribe for more payment insights, and we will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.